Bill Christopher. All right, now
Hello, everybody.
You've unmuted yourself, and are you ready to go, sir?
Yes, I am.
Want to give us a little introduction?
Sure. First of all, Eric, great photos there. You really got me jonesing for Colorado right now. First encounter the Green Bay and Western back in 1975. The picture you see behind me here that was taken in 1980 by myself. Visited them a number of times over the years and didn't really get serious. Excuse me, my cat just jumped on my computer. Sorry, cat. When the Wisconsin Central announced that they were going to take over the Green Bay and Western, then I got serious about following the railroad and met a lot of fine people on the railroad. Long story short, became editor of the Green Bay and Western Historical Society here. And go to gbwhs.com. That's the plug for the evening. I had help with this program from a lot of people, especially Dan Lukey. I think he's still out there tonight on the show, and lots of other GBW fans and photographers and employees. So I think I'll give it a go here.
Each of us has a lost love that haunts our days and fills us with regret.
It's not Suzanne.
We're happily married.
No, my lost love is the Green Bay and Western Railroad. Green Bay and Western was just too cool. Alcos, car ferries, bucolic Wisconsin countrysides, old school railroading, Alcos, really fine people, cabooses, magnificent bridges. Did I mention Alcos? Beneath the charm was a railroad that cheated death many times. The early years were ravaged by train wrecks, fires, and floods. Traffic was sparse in the Wisconsin wilderness, and the GBW rode the ragged edge of survival. In the deep freeze of the Great Depression, a new management team pulled the railroad up by its own brake shoes. Traffic increased during World War II, including German prisoners of war to harvest Door County cherries. The car ferries brought more business and prosperity. By the 1950s, the GBW had transformed itself into a respectable railroad. Success made it a target for takeover, first by the Burlington Northern, then a slice and dice scheme by its neighbors. Bad moon rising, the Winona Bridge was condemned, and the car ferries sailed away forever. Good moon rising, paper traffic grew, and the GBW started hauling double stacks. In the end, it was an upstart regional that closed out the GBW's 127-year history. By the early 21st century, the GBW's thriving main line was little more than stub-end lines, industrial spurs, and hiking trails, a backwoods splinter of the mighty Canadian National Railway. On the west end, splendor rides with danger. The Trempealeau River carves a gentle path, twisting and weaving its way to the mighty Mississippi. But there's a cost. The valley rises quickly, and when the rain gets heavy, the main line is in the way. The GBW always fixed the main line quickly. They had no choice, but for CN, traffic was marginal. Sooner or later, the treacherous Trempealeau would rise again, and the Whitehall sub would be swept away forever. Or so I thought. Big change came to the Whitehall sub, not from the sky, from the ground. There was an explosion of demand for a local commodity. It wasn't pulpwood, paper, or potatoes. It was under our feet the whole time. West central Wisconsin sits above sand, a lot of sand. Perfect sand, good as gold for the extraction of black gold. Folks knew it was there all along, of course, but now it was worth something. The GPW mainline wasn't ready for the heavy tonnage, but the CN has resources. They traded 90-pound stick rail for 136-pound ribbons. The West Bridge at Hatfield, 140 years old, had to go. Not everyone is happy about it. The sand boom scarred the verdant countryside. Truck and train traffic drowns out the bird song. Good-paying jobs right on time. And a front row seat to the next recession. There's one more customer west of Welded Rail, where double stacks trundle along at 25 miles per hour.
get home. But I am climbing high mountains, climbing high mountains, climbing high mountains, trying to get home.
Decades after its demise, the GBW still casts a long shadow. I miss the GBW. I miss the people. I miss the Alcos. I miss the car ferries and the Kewanee division they supported. I miss the GBW railroaders I've known who have passed on. Thankfully, the years have brought clarity. I used to mourn the GBW. but now I smile. I got to see it.
I'm in the deep cloud of wonder, thick as the blood in my veins. It's a spell I've been under. You're running around in my brain like headlights through the mountains in the rain. All my senses playing tricks, making me think that you're here. I smell your body, taste your skin. I reach out and you disappear. Speak your name, wonder if you can hear. Do you think about me? Do you think about me? When you're all alone, when you're miles from home, do you think about me? Do you think about me? Do you think about me? In your daily schemes, in your private dreams, do you think about me? Now there are times when I'm just driving, smelling the sweet summer air, like a flash of distant lightning, faint as a wisp of your hair. Is it a memory, or are you calling from somewhere? Do you think about me? Do you think about me? When you're all alone, when you're miles from home, do you think about me? Do you think about me? Do you think about me? In your daily schemes, in your private dreams, do you think about me? Yeah, there's so much more to life than we can touch and see. But there's a light, baby, in the middle of belief. I know that connection as well as I know my own name. But tonight, the only question is whether you're feeling the same. Oh, I can call you, I know for sure. But I'm kinda like riding on this mystery train. Do you think about me? Do you think about me? When you're all alone, when you're miles from home, do you think about me? Do you think about me? Do you think about me? In your daily schemes, in your private dreams, do you think about me? Do you think about me? Do you think about me? When you're all alone, when you're miles from home, do you think about me? Do you think about me? Do you think about me? In your daily schemes, in your private dreams, do you think about me? Do you think about me? Do you think about me? When you're all alone, when you're miles from home, do you think about me?
Awesome, Bill. Everybody give him a round.
Thank you.
Huge applause for Mr. Bill Christopher.
Thank you.
Any questions for Bill or comments or anything from you guys?
Yeah,
That was
awesome, Bill.
excellent. That was excellent, Bill. You
Thank you.
knocked it out of the park.
Thank
Nice job, BC.
you. Thank you, Gary.
Great show.
Thanks for my shots.
Bill, plug the calendar. Grand Slam, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bill, if you
See you soon,
know,
Bill.
what was, or someone else have a question?
Go ahead, Andre.
Um, if you know, what was the occasion for the Wisconsin and Southern excursion train being on the GB&W?
I ran up from Chicago to Green Bay on the Wisconsin Central. Actually, I guess it would have been the Northwestern at the time. And they had to Wyatt. So they ran it up to McDonald Yard down Norwood Avenue and Wyatt at the Y at Norwood, and then came back up Norwood Avenue.
Wow.
Yeah. Thanks to Dan Lukey for those pictures. Dan was a tremendous help in putting this together. Any other questions?
Yeah, on the west end over there, you had some pictures of CN stack trains. Does that go into Ashley Furniture? Does that come out of Minneapolis then, or? And I guess my question is, well, first off, you got to see the GBW. I never did, so very cool there. And I'm just learning about this all. And I've been spending a lot of time, kind of, Winona up in that area, La Crosse, the last couple of years. So and I guess the other part of the question is when the bridge got condemned to Winona, like how much traffic was lost there too?
It was not a huge amount of traffic when the bridge was closed. Most of their interchange was with the Burlington Northern, not so much Milwaukee Road. So they did lose some traffic, but they kept the lion's share of it. The last years of the GBW were probably some of the most prosperous they had. And you had a question earlier too, I've forgotten.
Yeah, so you had a picture showing it looked like stack trains running up to Ashley Furniture, I think.
Correct. Yeah, they all come by way of Junction City. The west end of the GBW has not had any revenue traffic since about 2005 or so, as far as I know. There's been no interchange with the BNSF at East Winona since then. So everything comes down, well, if it comes from the east, it I guess goes through Stevens Point, down the Valley Line to Wisconsin Rapids, and then west from there.
Gotcha, that makes sense. So I've been out there in winter, and you see that something's been through there, but it looks like just a high rail, and that's about it.
Yeah.
A lot of that traffic for Ashley Furniture comes out of China, right? So it comes from Prince Rupert, probably.
I don't know.
All right, that's a good answer too.
Okay.
Anything else for anybody else for Bill? Bill, excellent.
The traffic out of Arcadia is for Ashley Furniture. It's actually the furniture is made there and they're shipping it out.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They have a huge, I guess that's why I was confused by the question. Thanks for answering that, Dan. They have a massive factory in Arcadia, which they've expanded since the GBW was taken over. So those containers are actually furniture, finished furniture moving out from the facility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they have lumber loads going in.
Uh-huh. Oh, well, that's awesome. Yeah, I didn't realize they did so much manufacturing there. That's good to know. Thank you for that, Dan. All righty.
You're welcome. Thanks for the presentation.
Dan, thank you for all your help. I saw Janet there early. Say hi to her for me.
Okay, I will. Say hello to Susan for me too.
I will do that.
Okay. All right.
Awesome. Well, you guys, here it is. It's 22:21 right now. So I want to thank all of our presenters, Stephen, Don, Andy, Eric, and Bill, for an awesome evening tonight. It's the first edition of the Wisconsin chapter NRHS informal slideshow. I think by any measure, we can call it a success. If you would agree, perhaps you can give us a thumbs up right about now. Appreciate that. And thank you. Appreciate that from everybody. We'll be back in 2 months where our lineup is going to be also quite interesting. We've got our lineup all set up for our next time we do this. And that's going to be Scott Lotus, Matt Kraus, Jim Sponholtz, Norm Carlson, and Purva Bahadur. So an interesting, eclectic mix of photographers 2 months from now. Hope you come back for that. And then also, please do keep in mind on Friday, November 6th, our regular monthly NRHS Wisconsin chapter meeting, 7:30 p.m., Friday the 6th again, we're meeting by Zoom because of the pandemic. Our guest speaker will be Eric Hendrickson of CSX. He's going to be talking to us about some projects that he's had his hands in, the honor locomotives, honoring military veterans, law enforcement, and first responders, and some of the other projects that he's been involved with. So that's on the 6th of November. We hope you check that out as well. Please do keep our website in the back of your mind. Our website is www.nrhswis.org. And there's information on meetings, and there's information about joining. If you're not a member, we certainly would hope you would consider joining our group.